Okay, before we get started, if you haven't watched my grievances with MiHoYo, please watch that. Okay. Now, this video is being re-recorded for like the 7th time because I just feel like there was something off with my other versions. And now that the whole anniversary debacle is semi-finished now, I think this is a better time to make a video than like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So, when the anniversary debacle started, I was kind of on the community side in a way, just because it's like, I kind of saw the same things that they did, the trashy rep rewards, the trashy in-game rewards. It's like, I know MiHoYo can do better. As I said in the grievances video, I know MiHoYo can do better, and that's just what pissed me off and baffled me a bit, right? But at this point now, I actually feel bad for MiHoYo. Not just because of the CCP, but also because of the community. The community in Genshin Impact is one of the worst gaming communities, and I might make a video on that, and I'm really, really considering it. But I won't have that in this video, right? See, the Genshin community is way too addicted to their game. And here's my proof of that, okay? Throughout my 22 years of living, I have seen review bombs, okay? Especially within like the last 4 or 5 years, I've seen review bombs on games, TV shows, movies, whatever it might be for entertainment. I've seen review bombs and thumbs downs, right? But I'd never seen collateral damage in a sense of one game is doing bad, so now let's make everything do bad. Now, what am I referring to? Okay. Now, the reason why Genshin was getting review bombed was because that was the only avenue players really had. They couldn't talk on Discord. They couldn't talk on HoYo Lab. They couldn't, they just couldn't talk anywhere because MiHoYo was silencing them. And just so you know, MiHoYo, and any other game devs that watch this video, you cannot silence your player base. That is a big no-no. And especially for those that are in China, I know it might be effective in China, but you cannot do it for the West. We will get very livid very quickly, especially when you're dealing with people from the Twitter community. And I would say a good 80 to 90% of the player base for Genshin is likely from the Twitter community. You don't want to F with them. Okay? Now, it's one thing to review bomb Genshin Impact for Genshin Impact, but it's another thing to start leaving 1-star reviews on games like Clash of Clans. Games that aren't even gacha games because of Genshin Impact. Literally, and I don't know if the reviews are still up, but if you go back to 9/24, September 24th or so on the review list, you might be able to come across some reviews from Genshin players that are basically saying, please fix Genshin rewards. And again, these reviews weren't on Genshin Impact. These reviews were on Clash of Clans, a game that's not even Genshin Impact. That's not even a gacha game. It's a base building game. Never seen that from a gaming community before. Call of Duty might have its issues. Fortnite might have its issues. Warframe might have its issues. Other games might have their issues. And players will leave 1-star reviews on the specific game. But never have I seen review bombing spread from the original game. You do realize that when you're leaving 1-star reviews on games like Clash of Clans, you're hurting their bottom line, not MiHoYo's. Right? Not only that, but when the devs of Clash of Clans see that 1-star review, the one thing they're going to think is, why don't you come and play Clash of Clans? Clearly, you've at least downloaded the game to leave a 1-star review. So you've probably played the game. Play ours instead. And then right after they think that thought, they're going to delete the review because it's hurting their bottom line. Okay, when you as a player looking for a game to play on the phone see a 3.0 on the game, you are probably not going to play that over a game that has a 4.8 or 4.2. Right? That is the reason why MiHoYo was deleting reviews. Because MiHoYo got the point, and keeping up the 1-star reviews on Genshin is fine. Okay? But leaving 1-star reviews on everybody else hurting their bottom line because of Genshin Impact? Okay, that's like going into war with, say Nazi Germany or something like that, right? And instead of bombing the military, we just decide to bomb every single city in the world because, well, Germany pissed us off. We just sit there and kill civilians instead of killing military troops. That's basically what we're doing. Instead of us attacking Genshin's military, we are basically attacking everybody else. Does that make sense? Do you think you're going to win the war that way? No, you're not going to win the war that way. And the reason why I say that the reason why I say the Genshin community is way too addicted to their game is because of this exact reason. Okay? Because I've never seen a community leave 1-star reviews like that. And to be honest, I never really realized how addicted the Genshin community was to Genshin Impact until that very moment. Once they started leaving 1-star reviews on other games, honestly, it didn't really surprise me. See, Call of Duty, you have people that are addicted to the game, but they might just play it too long or play too much money. Same thing with Fortnite. Genshin Impact is the next new, mainstream game. But the difference is people can't put it down. See, Call of Duty and Fortnite you can play all day. Genshin Impact has this thing called resin that's built into every single mobile game. Okay, even Girls Frontline and Azurlane have some kind of way to get you offline, right? Or to get you to spend more money so you can keep playing. Okay, every mobile game has it. And see, people don't really seem to get that Genshin Impact is a mobile game and not a PC and console game. There are gacha games on the consoles too that are also on mobile that you just can't play all day. They have some kind of way to force you to stop playing or to force you to spend more money. And if you can play all day, the grind is ridiculously long. And this goes for MMOs especially. MMOs don't really have much of an energy system, but they do have a lot of grind. And that's mostly why I don't have time to play MMOs. But I have time to play a phone game like Genshin Impact because, I only got to get on for 2 minutes, I'm done? Okay, cool. And guess what? If I have more time in the day, then I go play a second gacha game. I go play Borderlands. I go play something else. There is something called playing more than one game. You can play more than one game at a time if you have the time. However, don't force other people to have to play a specific game for 24 hours a day just to make any progress. Because that is the alternative. It's either the resin system or 24 hours a day. You choose. I choose the resin system. Because I'm not that addicted to Genshin Impact. And guess what? I save my permanent content for when I want to play the game. Like my fragile resin. If there's a bunch of chests in a new area, I just run past them. I don't pick up chests. I save them so that way I can come back to them later when I feel like playing the game. Right now, I don't really feel like playing Genshin Impact. I'm done with that new event that came out, so now I'm going to go play Girls Frontline and farm half my resources away. Because that's all I have time to do. Right? I mean, that's just the way it is. And see, when you have things like this anniversary event that piss you off this much, the easiest thing to do is to keep bombarding them with 1-star reviews. And if that don't work, you quit the game. Come back in 2 years. If the game hasn't improved at all, the anniversary wars are still trash, you quit for good. I know that's a bad way to put it, but to be honest, if you quit the game and stop spending money, MiHoYo will see that a lot more than 1-star reviews. You can leave 2 million 1-star reviews, but trust me, $1 million, they'll see a lot more. Okay? It's just as simple as that. If 100,000 players quit and they lose, 20 whales in the process, that's going to hurt them. 1-star reviews really won't hurt them. Okay, so a few players quit the game, big fucking deal. Delete all the 1-star reviews and it's back up to a 4.2. I mean, it's not rocket science. That's how things work. That's how the real world works. If you really want developers to listen to you, you stop spending money in the game or you just quit outright. Guess what? I stopped playing Warframe because the updates didn't work. They kept nerfing things and they don't listen to the community. And the community doesn't let anybody speak out, so I quit. Guess which game I quit Warframe for? I quit Warframe for Honky. Because MiHoYo can put out decent updates. Sure, there might not be a lot of permanent content, but guess what? The updates work. Oh my god, a Chinese company is doing better than a Canadian company? Jesus Christ. But that's just my own opinion. Warframe you can play all day. But see, Warframe has other time gates as well. So that way the grind isn't so ridiculous. I mean, that's just the way it is. Point that I'm trying to make with this video is that I feel like the Genshin community went about the anniversary issue all wrong. Yes, I agree the anniversary was trash. And to be honest, the extra rewards that we got through the mail was basically just damage control. That's all it was damage control. They were basically trying to put out a grease fire with sprinklers. That's basically all that was. And didn't really work too well. People were pissed off at the concert because they don't want a concert. They want primo gems and more gacha pulls, MiHoYo. I mean, it's nice. I liked seeing the concert. And I know you spent a load of money on it. But to be honest, the Genshin community kind of wanted some in-game rewards too. But I'll take the free concert. It was nice, okay? And see, that's the other thing is, you got to also realize where MiHoYo is spending their money at too. And it's like, okay, no, I won't even continue that far because I think I'll just contradict this entire video. Basically saying that the community wanted more pulls in the concert, but yeah. But yeah, so the anniversary rewards are trash. The Genshin community went about this entire issue all wrong. I mean, at the beginning they were fine, but they just spiraled this thing out of control. And lastly, if you hate the anniversary rewards that much, just quit the game. I mean, I know that's a bad thing to say, and I hate it when people say that to me, but it's honestly true. If you hate certain things in the game, quit it. When you stop spending money in the game, that hurts their bottom line. And if they don't listen, they're going to fail. That's how the real world works. Okay? And if you're going to keep playing the game, and especially if you're going to keep spending money in the game, then don't bitch about the anniversary rewards. Because there are worse anniversary rewards that are out there. And honestly, Genshin Impact is a good game, and I'll still play it. From what I hear, people don't like the 2.2 update, but you know what? I'm still going to play it. Because a chill update just means, guess what? When I run out of stuff to farm, MiHoYo, I quit your game. So if you give me less events, guess what? That's more time for me to farm units, and I'm going to quit when I'm done farming. It's as simple as that. See, I got perfect simple. Perfect simple. English. I got a perfect sentence. Oh my god, can I speak today? I got a perfect system. Absolutely perfect system. I play your game, farm for a little bit, run out of stuff, quit. See, Warframe I can go back to because I still have stuff to farm. But if I run out of stuff, I quit. Works for console games too. Anyways, I'm dragging on this video. So, yeah. Talk to you guys later.
What have you done? I saw that! Those poor ducks! It was for the pigeons. Go away! I never want to see you again! Ever! I'm telling Mommy!